Welcome to Mexico City. Mexico City is one of the most vibrant and exciting capitals in the world. With its rich history, stunning architecture, world-class food, and incredible culture, this city is an absolute paradise for travelers. From ancient Aztec ruins to colorful neighborhoods, bustling markets, and legendary street food, there's something here for every type of traveler. In this video, we're covering 10 must-do activities in Mexico City that will make your trip completely unforgettable. Let's dive in. 1. The heart of Mexico City is the Zócalo, one of the largest public squares in the world. This is where you'll find some of the city's most important landmarks, including the Metropolitan Cathedral, National Palace, and Templo Mayor, an ancient Aztec ruin right in the middle of the city. Walking through the historic center feels like stepping through time, with Spanish colonial buildings standing side by side with remnants of the Aztec Empire. Street performers, vendors, and local artists bring the area to life, making it one of the most exciting places to explore in Mexico City. If you want epic aerial views of the Zócalo, head to the rooftop of the Gran Hotel Ciudad de Mexico for a drink and panoramic sights. 2. Mexico City is home to one of the best museums in the world, the National Museum of Anthropology. This massive museum houses Mexico's most important artifacts, including the famous Aztec sunstone and treasures from the Mayan civilization. Each room is dedicated to a different culture, making it the perfect place to learn about Mexico's incredible indigenous history. Even if you're not a museum person, the exhibits here are fascinating and beautifully displayed. The museum is huge, so focus on the Aztec, Mayan, and Olmec sections if you're short on time. 3. Chapultepec Park is one of the largest city parks in the world, even bigger than Central Park in New York. It's the perfect place to escape the city's hustle and bustle. Inside the park, you'll find Chapultepec Castle, a stunning hilltop palace with unbeatable city views. There are also museums, lakes, and even a zoo. It's the perfect spot to relax and enjoy nature in the middle of Mexico City. Visit early in the morning before it gets too crowded, especially on weekends. 4. Just an hour outside of Mexico City, Teotihuacán is an ancient city that dates back over 2,000 years. This is where you'll find the Pyramid of the Sun and Pyramid of the Moon, two of the most impressive pyramids in the world. Climbing to the top of the Pyramid of the Sun offers breathtaking views of the entire archaeological site. Walking along the Avenue of the Dead, you'll feel the power of this once thriving civilization. Unlike other ancient ruins, Teotihuacán was not built by the Aztecs. It was already abandoned by the time the Aztecs discovered it, and they named it the City of the Gods because of its mysterious origins. To this day, historians are still trying to uncover who exactly built this massive metropolis. Arrive early in the morning to avoid the heat and crowds, and bring a hat and sunscreen because there's little shade. 5. Xochimilco is known as the Venice of Mexico, famous for its colorful boats called trajineras that float along a network of ancient canals. This is one of the most unique and fun experiences in Mexico City. As you ride down the canals, floating mariachi bands and food vendors will come right up to your boat. It's an incredible place to relax, party, or just soak in the atmosphere. Go with a group and bring your own drinks and snacks for an even better experience. 6. Coyoacán is one of Mexico City's most beautiful and artsy neighborhoods. The area is filled with cobblestone streets, colorful buildings, lively plazas, and historic cafes. The biggest highlight here is the Frida Kahlo Museum, also known as the Blue House, where you can see Frida's personal belongings, artwork, and learn about her fascinating life. Coyoacán also has some of the best street food in the city, so don't leave without trying some churros, tamales, or tacos al pastor. Buy your Frida Kahlo Museum tickets online in advance. This place sells out fast. 7. Mexico City has some of the best street food in the world, and you absolutely have to try it. From tacos and tamales to quesadillas and elotes, the flavors here are out of this world. Some of the must-try dishes include tacos al pasto, marinated pork tacos with pineapple, tlacoyos, thick oval-shaped corn cakes filled with beans or cheese, churros, fried dough covered in cinnamon sugar, tamales, corn dough stuffed with meat, cheese, or chilies. For the best street food, head to Mercado de la Merced or Mercado Roma, two of the most famous food markets in the city. Eat where the locals eat. If you see a long line of locals at the taco stand, it's probably amazing. 8. One of the most beautiful buildings in Mexico City is the Palacio de Bellas Artes. This iconic white and gold palace is a masterpiece of architecture and one of the city's most important cultural landmarks. Inside, you'll find incredible murals by Diego Rivera, one of Mexico's most famous artists. If you can, try to catch a performance of the Ballet Folclórico de México, one of the best cultural shows in the country. Visit in the late afternoon when the golden sunset light hits the building. It's absolutely stunning. 9. One of the most exciting experiences in Mexico City is watching a Lucha Libre wrestling match. These high-energy, masked wrestling fights are a huge part of Mexican culture. Lucha Libre is more than just wrestling. It's a theatrical performance filled with acrobatics, crazy storylines, and larger-than-life characters. The crowds go absolutely wild, making it one of the most entertaining live events you'll ever experience. Luchadores, or wrestlers, often wear brightly colored masks, each representing a different identity or legacy. Some of these masks are passed down through generations, making it a deeply respected tradition in Mexican culture. Buy your tickets at the arena for the best prices. And yes, you can buy a Lucha Libre mask as a souvenir. 10. For the best panoramic view of Mexico City, head to the top of the Torre Latinoamericana, one of the tallest buildings in the city. From the observation deck, you'll get stunning 360-degree views of the entire city, including the Zócalo, Chapultepec Park, and surrounding mountains. It's especially magical at sunset when the city lights start glowing. Go on a clear day for the best views. Sometimes smog can limit visibility. That's it for 10 things to do in Mexico City. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you never miss our next adventure. Tell us in the comments what kind of video you would like to see on our channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.